Hi Mockingbirds, I'm Erin, and welcome to the Mockingbird Advocacy Academy. In this series, you're going to learn some advocacy skills that will help you successfully improve foster care and end youth homelessness, or work on any issues that you're passionate about. On today's episode, we're going to go over how to talk to a legislator when you meet in person. A legislator is someone who was elected by members of their community to pass laws on the community's behalf. Today we're talking about Washington state legislators, but you have legislators that represent you at the national and local level as well. Before you head to your meeting, make sure you're dressed nicely. Dressing presentably conveys respect, and it shows the legislator that you're taking it seriously. And if you have a Mockingbird pin, make sure to put it on your jacket.
Hey, it's time for our meeting with Senator Cruz.
Oh, you're right. So before we go, we should just kind of plan a rough agenda so that we're organized and effective with the short time that we have with him.
Great idea. What's first?
So we're going to meet with him, and what we want to do first is introduce ourselves, explain the issue that we're there to talk to him about, and of course thank him for taking the time to meet with us.
I'll mention that I live in Senator Cruz's district.
That's a really good idea. And then we should provide some backstory about the issue that we're passionate about and how it affects young people and why it's so important to us.
Should we share our personal connections to the issue, or should we just stick to our talking points?
Good question. If you have a personal story that's related to the issue, share it to the extent that you feel comfortable. It's always good to provide legislators with some context about why we care about the issue so much.
Great. At the end, I will ask Senator Cruz if we can have his support on our issues. But what if he says no?
That's okay if he says no. We'll just let him know that we can provide him further clarification. We can ask him any questions he has, and then later on we can get back to him with that information.
Okay, sounds like a good plan. But before we leave the meeting, we should thank Senator Cruz for taking the time to hear us out.
Absolutely. I think we've got a good plan. Let's go ahead to our meeting.
Let's do it.
Good morning, Senator Cruz. My name is Erin Shea McCann, and I'm the Director of Public Policy and Communications at the Mockingbird Society. And today we're going to talk to you about the Extended Foster Care Program.
Hello, I'm Shauna. I'm a network representative with the Mockingbird, and I've been in foster care for a majority of my life. I'm currently in the Extended Foster Care Program. I also live in your district.
Well, hello to both of you, and it's so great to meet you too, and I'm very eager to hear more about this Extended Foster Care Program.
Well, first again, thank you for your time today, and I'd like Shauna to share a story about extended foster care to help learn more about it.
I'd like to share my personal experience to this issue. I'm currently in extended foster care, and I feel very strongly that this program has prevented me from being homeless, and it's given me an invaluable support network. It's much more easier for me to maintain a job, live on my own, and attend college.
Senate Bill 5740 will expand who is eligible for the Extended Foster Care Program. It would allow youth who have a documented medical condition that prevents them from going to school or work access the program. And we think it's really important because those young people are extremely vulnerable.
As Erin said, we would love for this bill to move forward so that foster youth with medical conditions can have some stability as they are near adulthood. We worry that without adequate support, these vulnerable young people could find themselves on the streets and developing more illnesses or making their pre-existing ones worse.
Well, this Extended Foster Care Program sounds amazing, and I just want to say I stand behind it. I'm also aware that it has reduced the number of youth that have actually ended up on the streets and has helped them move forward into adulthood in a very positive way.
Senator, we don't want to take too much more of your time. As we know, it is a very busy day, but we do want to ask, can we have your commitment to support this bill?
Of course, you guys can have my commitment to support this bill. And thanks so much for coming here today and helping me understand how important this program is, and specifically how much it's changed your life.
Thank you for your support and for taking the time to meet with us today. We appreciate you being a champion on this. Have a great afternoon, Senator.
Thank you so much. Way to go, Mockingbirds. You just aced your in-person meeting with a legislator. Don't worry if your next meeting looks a little bit different. Sometimes meetings with legislators will be in their offices, while other times they'll be in a public place, like on a sidewalk or in a hallway. And sometimes it's walking next to the legislator for the very few minutes out of their day that they have time to meet. At the end of the day, you just want to make sure that you are prepared, that you speak from the heart, and that you make an ask. If you remember those things, your meeting will be successful. Remember, the more you practice, the better you'll be. If you want more information about Mockingbird Advocacy Academy videos, click here. And if you want more information about our legislative agenda or about the work being done by our community partners, click here. See you next time, Mockingbirds.